die in 7 hours, and I'm not afraid. I'm 19, and I donated bone marrow to my little sister when I was 16. The doctors said I was a perfect match. She beat leukemia because of me. Last week, she called me crying. Her cancer came back, stage 4. The transplant I gave her 3 years ago failed, but here's the thing nobody knows. When they tested me again, I'm still a perfect match, same as before. The doctor said we could try one more transplant, but my body's weaker now. I had complications last time that never fully healed. My hip never stopped aching after the first donation. Sometimes I wake up at 3 a.m. and can't move my left leg for 20 minutes. The doctors said it's nerve damage from the extraction. Permanent. They gave me the statistics for a second donation. 35% chance of severe complications. 15% chance I don't wake up. 8% chance of paralysis if something goes wrong with the spinal procedure. My parents begged me not to do it. My girlfriend threatened to leave if I went through with it. They said I already gave her a chance once, and that should be enough. I broke up with her yesterday. She screamed at me in the parking lot of the hospital, called me selfish, said I was choosing my sister over our future together, over the life we planned, over her. I just stood there and let her yell. What was I supposed to say? That she's right? That wanting to save my 14-year-old sister makes me selfish? My dad pulled me aside 2 days ago. He had this look on his face I'd never seen before. He said, "Son, you already gave her 3 extra years. You don't owe anyone your life," but he's wrong. I remember the day I donated the first time. I was 16, terrified, lying on that cold table. The anesthesiologist told me to count backwards from 10. I made it to 7 before everything went black. When I woke up, my sister was in remission. The pain in my hip was worth it. Every single second of it. She got to go to her 8th grade dance. She got to try out for the school play. She got to have 3 more years of being a normal kid instead of a patient. Now she's 14. She's supposed to go to prom next year. She's supposed to graduate high school. She's supposed to live. I've lived 19 years. That's 5 more than her. My mom hasn't spoken to me in 48 hours. She locked herself in her bedroom when I told her I was going through with it. I heard her crying through the door, but she wouldn't let me in. My dad just keeps staring at me like he's trying to memorize my face. The surgery's scheduled for 6 a.m. It's 11 p.m. right now. I'm sitting in the pre-op room at Johns Hopkins typing this on my phone. The room smells like disinfectant, and the fluorescent lights are giving me a headache. My sister doesn't know I'm doing this. My parents think I backed out after our fight. I told the hospital to call them after I'm under. I left them a note in my apartment explaining everything. They'll find it after. The nurse just came in to check my vitals. She asked if I was nervous. I said no. She smiled like she didn't believe me. My hands aren't shaking. My heart rate is 64 beats per minute, normal. I keep thinking about this memory from when my sister was 6. We were at the beach, and she was terrified of the waves. I held her hand and walked her into the water. She was screaming and laughing at the same time. She held my hand so tight it hurt. That's what I keep thinking about. Her hand in mine. How tight she held on. The doctor came in an hour ago with the consent forms. He went through every risk again, made sure I understood, asked if I wanted to reconsider. I signed without reading them. He looked at me for a long time. Then he said, "You're very brave." I'm not brave. Brave would be doing this scared. I'm doing this certain. If I die, she lives. If I don't, we both do. I've got 6 hours and 52 minutes left. The anesthesiologist will come in at 5:30 a.m. to prep me. At 6 a.m., they'll wheel me into the operating room. The surgeon said the procedure takes 4 hours. By 10 a.m., either I'm in recovery or I'm gone. My sister will wake up this morning thinking she's out of options. She'll eat breakfast in her hospital room 3 floors above me. She'll probably watch TV. She'll have no idea that in the operating room below her, they're extracting her second chance from my spine. My parents will get the call around 6:15 a.m. They'll race to the hospital. My mom will cry. My dad will be silent. By the time they arrive, it'll be too late to stop it. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of her dying instead. Either way, I'm not afraid. I might die in 7 hours.